For thousands of years, Alaskans were intimately involved with how we produced and consumed energy. Though individuals in modern society have become increasingly removed from an understanding of where the energy that powers our lives comes from, energy remains at the core of everything we do. Alaska's relationship with energy is complex and ever-evolving.
Alaska's energy history is really centered around oil and gas. We discovered oil and gas early in statehood, and we have used the revenues from oil and gas to build infrastructure all across the state. But now is a time for transition, and we really need to be thinking about the future.
Alaskans have never received a hometown discount on the oil and gas the state produces. Instead, we pay some of the highest energy costs in the country. Investments to make our buildings more energy efficient are super important. And meanwhile, the cost of renewable energy continues to plummet, with wind and solar power some of the cheapest electricity now on the planet. We need to be able to produce and consume energy here in Alaska in a sustainable and affordable way so we can flourish as a state. We also need a state energy policy to create a predictable roadmap for the clean energy future that's going to keep Alaska competitive in a very fast-changing world.
There is not in Alaska an energy policy, which is really hard to understand. In a state that's as cold as ours, in a state that the health of our people is really wrapped around energy, there needs to be public policy on this.
Alaskans love our state and our way of life, but things are changing. Where we live, how we gather, and our global climate are all shifting at a rapid pace. Since 2004, REAP has been passionately advocating for renewable energy and energy efficiency, and educating the next generation of Alaskans to better understand where our energy comes from.
REAP was looking at the ways energy can be used efficiently, focusing on renewables, public policy, and ways that we can move ahead to make energy work for our people. You simply can't accomplish what we need to unless we work together. REAP is an example of that kind of organization.
REAP fills the gap by being the voice of advocacy for clean, renewable energy. They are the go-to organization in the state of Alaska for setting energy policy.
Supporters and members of REAP understand Alaska has a unique opportunity to develop clean energy, and REAP's leading the way in this energy transition. The most important part of that transition is going to be the people who operate and maintain and optimize these systems over time. So we're putting together the K through 12, workforce development, and university sectors so we can prepare Alaskans for the clean energy jobs of the 21st century.
Alaska has a really unique role moving into a renewable energy future because it really is going to be an energy revolution. And I think that what we see is Alaska is well positioned to do something really quite remarkable. We are one of the few places on the planet that has a full suite of renewables available to us.
Alaska is being recognized for our value in the nation and in the world. The attention is on the Arctic. And so that attention is on all of us, that we do the things that will help this planet, that will help our people. We can do this together.
By taking control of our energy destiny and developing a clean energy economy, Alaskans can keep hundreds of millions of energy dollars in our state's economy every year, create a 21st century workforce, and ensure energy independence for future generations. The world is changing, and Alaska can lead the way into the future. At REAP, we know that energy's everything, and we believe that Alaska's best days are ahead of us. Join us in creating a clean energy future and learn more at alaskarenewableenergy.org.